Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus, a safe space in which we awesome, and we've now officially done the main game. We've replayed all the stuff we played before, did a couple things differently, did a couple things the same. But what happened was I needed to play the whole thing to get all the side stories, and I did. I went back, and I played it, and I reset it, and I played it, and I reset it, and suddenly now I have all these. But also, in the pictures, I have a few more. I got some poems and stuff. It's pretty good. Got some CGs. I got all the scenes, because I did all the things. I didn't go into the second half of the game very often, because for the most part it felt the same, even though you get different secrets and stuff. And then 3 more backgrounds, which I assume come from the side stories. Don't know. So, a funny thing happened. I'm gonna start the side stories on one here, but a funny thing happened. Let me say my anecdote. A funny thing happened when I was doing a playthrough where I used the poem words. Game poem words. It tells you what each word score is worth, and I got them all down. I alphabetized them. I made sure I was doing exactly correctly. And when I did poems, I did a perfect poem in one playthrough for each character. So one playthrough I did entirely Natsuki, and I sided with her in the argument and all that stuff. And then an interesting thing happened that I've never seen before, in which Yuri stopped accepting my poems because she thought she wasn't good enough and all that sort of stuff. It's really, really interesting. I suggest you check it out yourself. Just do 100% perfect poem using the words, and it'll be good. All right, so trust. Begin the side story. Yes, I think I will. So this takes place before the main story, and has no player character input. Ooh, new scene. Got soccer tryouts. Hey, man, this looks really good. Okay, everyone. Literature Club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh. I miss debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica's the only member of the Literature Club. Oh, okay. So she's talking to nobody. Gotcha. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. Deadline is, do you like literature? Maybe no one is into literature enough to pick it over their own club interests. Can't just rely on people liking literature. Also, listen to this damn tune! This is delightful is what this is. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision. What kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. Before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. She falls asleep. This is delightful. Man. Hello? I'm pretty sure it's just Sayori. Yeah, there it is. There she is. And more good music! Oh my god, the music's so good! Suddenly a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is a literature club. Yeah, I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry, it was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. Also, this music is a little loud. We're gonna turn it down a little. It's very good. Very good. It's kind of loud. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working real hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be the vice president. Yeah, Sayori, it does. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Aww. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. Been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening not to be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just wanted to find other people who do too. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, if that's all. I didn't mean it for it to hurt you. I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Wait, really? I'm fucking enjoying the hell out of this. It's so good. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing, you should be proud of it, you know. So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that too. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica. That's a weird English name. You know what? We have these weird accents. That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. God, they're adorable. This makes everything so much better. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. A vision mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Make everyone happy through singing. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug and lets go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. A day passes. Hang on, how long is this? I don't know how long this will be. You can't save it. You can't leave partway through. Uh-oh. A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late, I'm here. That's okay, welcome back. And... So he spins over to Monica, and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my prints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that. I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure not anywhere as good as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week late after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. Yeah, that's called progressing. That means you are very good. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Aw. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision a club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, too. It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I think that's helped me with form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad he showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels like kind of good that someone else read it too. I can't read today. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. You want to go over the recruitment brainstorm together? My brainstorm's so hard. It's like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Somebody recently told me this out of context. I just thought it was a funny thing that they said. I didn't know it was a quote from this game. Sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry. But it's a good idea. Isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like, kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Wrong kinds? People would just come for the cupcakes and then leave. You know, like my character almost did. Nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want people to find who they really are. Want people who... Wow. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. I'm for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know. Like in the morning or during lunch. And we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on a wall. I definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful. I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if we told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, alright? A vision for the club. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I love this. Everything about this is so good. Okay, what if I said that we, like, do a group reading and discuss it together? I'd probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound like fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? Ugh. This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you a chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? Yeah, in the Japanese culture, modern day culture, of just suppress everything and be what other people want you to be. Read the room is a common expression I've learned. It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all my things in my classroom. Must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed, but weren't... never mind. Do you want to go get your stuff then? I'll forget it if I don't. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, I'll only take a second. Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Right into your heart? Right the way into your heart. Join the literature club with right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! You startled me. Sorry. But it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there's a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. How long is this? It's almost 20 minutes. This way. You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See in there. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I would possibly scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath and then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why, what happened? I entered the classroom. She didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the classroom, Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end up in a better spot than they were when they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Wait, what's this? Here's the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Right away into your heart? That's so cute. I thought it was a little overdramatic. But Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you could give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Well, yeah, but... Would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from that vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Man, look at this sad face. That's not a face you normally see on Monica. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against a sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. What? Is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. Sort of amazing how kind you are. Really gonna make the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. And the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling in its way in and out of... What? Trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks a moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? Yeah, you tell me. You're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I still need a few things still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some alone time. In that case. Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the clubroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help people lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's a window to the real person inside all of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. Person who's forced to be perfect. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? Hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. So pretty in my hair. You're going to die. And you too. What? Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stems, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in. The prosperous field, a barren wasteland, the fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that is why I've decided I must become the flower. What the? Wait. Sayori? Oh no! I got mail? I was about to end the episode because we're at 25 minutes, but... Have a nice weekend, says I've Laster. I'm on leave the rest of the week. Contact Ravi if you need to schedule server time but I expect my jobs to run a few days since we collected so much data this week. How about we rearrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return? Senior engineer. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And I've unlocked this one now, which I'm going to do next episode. Looking through this stuff. Oh, we got a Monica and a Sayori. Nice. 2 more poems from Sayori. Nice. A secret poem. Should acquire all Sayori's poems. Okay, so we've never actually seen this one. There's once a ladybug. It was so small, it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. The story wasn't really going anywhere. But I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. This one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay awake? The backgrounds. Oh yeah, the classroom, but in nighttime. Anyway, yeah. So how these episodes are going to work is I'm going to devote 1 episode to each part of the side stories because they seem to be about longer than 20 minutes. So, and I can't save them. So that'll have to be it for this particular one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. Remember to yourself a delightful day. I love you all. Goodbye.